Okay, so before I get into today's reading, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about yesterday. Yesterday was the very first time I ever tried to do live EVPs for other people. I do think it went fairly well, okay? I don't think everybody received their message, but I do feel like some people received their message as well at the same time. I personally would rather do the live EVPs once I get the new device, the Ovilus, which actually tells you guys the words. This way, it's not that you missed the message or anything. The only thing that would be you weren't able to interpret it all the way yet, but I feel like it went very well. But I think one of the main questions I was getting was, Candace, is my loved one in heaven? Me personally, I don't believe anybody's in heaven. I feel like heaven is a state of mind. People keep asking me, did they cross over? Of course they crossed over. They've passed away. When you passed away, you cross over. It's not like they're crossing over into heaven. And this, once again, is my perspective, okay? I don't put this on anybody else, and I don't want you guys to believe what I'm saying. I want you guys to have your own opinions as well, okay? But for me, I don't feel like anybody's in heaven yet. Yes, I was brought up believing I was a Christian when I was younger, and part of that is in the Bible. I think it says something about like nobody goes to heaven until Jesus' return or God's return. I can't remember. I think it's Jesus. But so I personally don't think anybody's truly in heaven just yet. But also now that I'm older and I've done a little bit more research, I feel like heaven is a state of mind, and I believe they can get to that state of mind. If they were in a bad state of mind when they died, I feel like once they pass or cross over, I feel like they have a choice. They have a choice to fix it or keep it, and that's all I wanted to say. But because I feel like so many people did not get the message that they wanted, I wanted to do a little pick a card to see if their loved ones have messages for them. Okay, so with all that being said, you all right, Kit Kat? Hold on. Yeah. Okay, so just real quick, once again, let me just elaborate, because I know a lot of people take what I say and take it left field. I'm not saying your loved ones are not in heaven and they're in a bad place. No, that's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I feel like heaven is a state of mind. Okay, because your mind and your soul, they're all connected. They're all energy. Okay, so let's say you had an argument, okay, and you were on really bad terms with a loved one, and they passed away, okay? They are no longer concerned with that argument, okay? They now see everything for what it is, and they love you, okay? Your loved ones never leave you, okay? So when you are they around? Are they near me? Are they watching over me? Of course, that's what they do, So, with that being said, I'm going to start with these. And this is for everybody, so I want y'all to concentrate, okay? Please don't mind this wire. Oh, it's a rainy day today. Now, I do want to go live again to do the EVP, but I think I want to wait until we get I don't know. Maybe I'll do it like one more time before we get the new device. I don't know. I just don't know. gonna do 3 piles only because I'm running out of room here. You okay, Kit Kat? You watching your movie? 1, 2, 3. Are you singing? This is going to be messages your loved ones have for you. It don't have to be blood family. This is your loved ones, whoever you loved and may have passed away. Now you see how it's reversed? I don't read them in reverse, okay? That's just my prerogative. I think I'm gonna add some of these too. Maybe just 1 or 2. Oh, we got jumpers. You know what? Those are the ones we're gonna use. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and this is for everybody. Mountains. We all are climbing mountains, okay? We all have struggles. We all have mountains in our way, but the only way to remove the mountain or get the mountain out your way is to climb it, okay? Climb it. We're gonna keep that right there. All right, so I want you to concentrate. Now you can pick more than 1 pile. You can pick 1, 2, or 3, or you could pick all 3. It don't matter. Whatever you are drawn to. And we're going to call this number 1. We're going to call this number 2. And we're going to call this number 3. Okay? So just concentrate. Take as long as you want. Pause the video. Just concentrate. I'm going to get into the reading. This is pile number 1. I'm going to move these 2 here. 2 and 3. 2 and 3. All right. So the first thing they're saying... Okay, we definitely got depression, but we also have the felines, the cats, okay? So I feel like it's an animal lover, all right? But I definitely get in depression. All right, so let yourself feel all your emotions. So if you're feeling depressed, it's okay. It is okay to feel depressed. It's all about getting out of the depression once you realize you're depressed, okay? Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. So your spirit guides, your ancestors, your loved ones are trying to get your attention, okay? And they're sending you messages. But sometimes you can't receive the messages if you're being clouded, okay? So first things first, I would work on the depression. Once you get a hold of the depression, then you'll be able to start receiving your messages, okay? Own your divine power. So they're telling you, you have power, all right? Replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. So stop people pleasing, okay? Don't try to make sure everybody else is okay and forget about yourself, okay? That's what they're telling me, all right? So they want you to take care of yourself right now because they know you have depression. Okay, so once you start working on the depression, okay, you're sad, you're upset, you just can't get out of the slump. Do little things. Go paint your nails. Go take a bath with a bubble bath with some candles, you know, and just really try to get your mind off of it. The more you dwell on it, the harder it's going to be to get out of it. They're telling you here, they're trying to send you messages. But they're also telling you here, your message basically is replace codependent people who rely on you too much. If it's not 50-50, then it's not healthy, okay? And be assertive, okay? Be assertive. All right. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Okay, that makes sense. So light workers are people that are here to spread light and love, okay? a lot of us don't know that we are light workers until later on in the years of our lives. Like later, like when we're older, we don't realize it until we're older. Sometimes we'll get depressed because we're longing for home and being, because we don't feel like we fit in anywhere. And it's because we truly don't, but that's part of a light worker's job. Okay, so they don't want you to get depressed over this. They're saying you're depressed, okay? And they're saying you're longing for home and belonging, like that you want to feel like you belong somewhere. But only you can make that happen, okay? Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Okay, so I feel like now is the time to release all the negative energy. Any kind of negative energy you may have had in this lifetime or in past lifetimes. Okay, sorry, I kicked the wire. So there are saying in past lifetimes there may have been some bad choices. Let's just put it that way, okay? But once again, look, you guys are star seeds. You're a light worker card, star seed card, same thing, okay? What's lighting you up? They want you to realize that you are a star seed, you're a light worker, and it's hard to embrace something you don't understand. So the first thing I would do, number one, would be Google light workers, Google star seeds, Google indigo children, okay? Find out what they are. Once you know what they are, you'll have a better understanding of who you are, okay? Also, number two, they really, 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 this should have been number one, they really, really, really want you to work on your depression, okay? So I think once you work on the depression, that's number one, because it's here. Number one, work on your depression. Number two, find out what a star seed, a light worker, an indigo child is. Once that happens, you can start releasing your soul patterns, your contracts, and your past lives. Once you start doing that, you will start, once you you get your empowerment back and your assertiveness back, and you stop allowing people other than children to depend on you, I think then here you will get your messages, okay? It says sending you important messages and guidance, okay? Once you do all that, you will get your message. You will hear it loud and clear. Now, I don't know if you'll hear it physically in your ear, but your heart will know, okay? So that's number one. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to put these to the side, check the baby, and I'll come back for number two. Okay, 1 second. Ooh. If I had $1 for every time I told my dogs to shut up, we'd be in the money. All right, number two. All right, so this is your first card. I'm going to put that here. And I see you got the card. I'm sorry, the car. You got the card. You got the shoe card, okay? So this could be a spending problem. Let's go into this. Hold on. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. Okay, so with this being upside down, because I do read these cards upside down, I think you guys have an addiction to spending money right now, okay? And it's okay. We're all in quarantine, starting to be lifted slowly, but it's okay. Here it's saying your spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer. So I feel like you're on the right path, all right? So what if you spend money on shoes? It's okay. Now, this don't just mean shoes, obviously. It just means you're indulging in spending. Maybe you're spending too much time on Amazon like me, things like that. Usually I pick number 2 because it's my favorite color, so this is probably talking about me as well. But you're on the right path, okay? And your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make the necessary life changes. Because you're on the right path, because you're seeing things clear, it's easier for you to change the bad things and change them into the good things. Okay, does that make sense? Now, your health and happiness and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. So, if you're just vigorously working, and always trying to make things perfect, it's not going to come as easy as it would if you would just take a gentle approach. Like, okay, if I have this, and this to change in my life and fix, I'm going to start with number 1. I'm not going to start 1, 2, and 3. Does that make sense? I'm not going to make my workload too much that I become overwhelmed, because when I personally become overwhelmed, I stop doing everything, okay? And then it takes me a long time to come back to that. Oh yeah, that was for everybody. Okay. So, number 1, you're on the right path, okay? And because you're on the right path, it's gonna be easier for you to make changes. Not spending as much money, or, whatever you're indulging in to get you through this time. All right. Your health and happiness and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. So basically, just take your time. Don't overwhelm yourself. Now, what is your message? Give me 1 second. Okay, so let me just recap real quick. Spirit is basically saying you're on the right path, okay? Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. Don't be too hard on yourself, okay? Now, I'm saying, Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations in the divine plan. So I feel like your spirit guides, your loved ones, your ancestors are telling you there is a divine plan and purpose for you, okay? Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held, okay? And that goes back to here, all right? A gentle approach. They don't want you overworking yourself. They want you to retreat. They want you to be able to work and vacation. Okay, me and hubby, we've been just working. We never get a vacation, okay? And they are telling you, like I said, I usually pick number 2. They're telling you they want you. It's your right. It's your birthright to be able to retreat and rest and be held. Not just one. You have the right to have all of them, okay? And don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So they're telling me, basically, what you'll do, and me, because I always pick number 2, is you'll bring your frequencies down a few notches to fit in with other frequencies. Meanwhile, you are above that, and you don't have to do that, okay? And look, I gotta take it in for myself as well, okay? So basically, they're telling you that laying foundations is your key, okay? Having a foundation, you have to build a strong foundation in order to build an empire on top of it, okay? They're also telling you they want you to be able to retreat. They want you to be able to rest. They want you to be able to be held, okay? So I think that's a good reading. Stop spending money on shoes and unnecessary things. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you. They're opening up your spiritual third eye. They're opening up your heart and your soul, your mind. They're opening it all up, and you see it. And you're able to make the necessary life changes. Now, what they want you to change is the way you approach your life and your work. Because if you're just constantly working, you're never going to be able to get the full fulfillment of life. Does that make sense? They want you to start seeding the light. Basically, plant the seeds. What I'm doing right now is I'm planting the seed in your mind. And now it's going to grow. It's going to flourish, okay, if you allow it to. There is a divine plan for you. And it's all about laying your foundations down correctly, okay? Rest, retreat, be held. It's okay. It's your birthright, okay? And don't dim to fit in. Stop. Just stop. And that's me. So, I got to take heed to these too, You all right, cat? Huh? Hold on. Let me go check her. Okay, sorry about that. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I thought I was going to do this before Kat woke up. As soon as I sat down, I heard the baby. All right, number 3. Arguments. Okay. Shouting. All right. Let's put these to the side. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you guys are going through a difficult time, okay? Like the first card that jumped out, our jumper card. It's saying everybody has mountains and problems, okay? And that's fine, all right? Nobody is excluded from these mountains and problems. I'm definitely seeing argument, shouting. This could be with your partner, your children. Definitely seeing arguments. Now, what Spirit is saying is take a deep breath. And on the exhale, release the situation to God for healing and answers. Remember I was telling you guys before, when I was with Vinny, his parents taught me how to Om. And basically, you inhale through your nose, and when you exhale, you say the word Om as long as you can. And what you're doing is you're releasing all your negative energy in that Om. And you're putting it out away from you, and you're replacing it with positivity. So you're getting rid of the negative, you're bringing in the positive. So that's basically what they're telling you right now, is you have to find a way to replace it. You have to find a way to replace it. Busy times and multitasking. Taking charge of your schedule during this busy time, and honestly assessing your underlying reason for being busy. So if you're super busy just because you don't want to sit still, if you're busy because you don't want to sit still, that could be the wrong reason why you're busy. If you're busy because you're trying to provide for your family, that's different. But if you're just keeping busy because you don't want to get yourself into trouble, they want you to take note of that, okay? They want you to have the right intentions. There you go, the right intentions, okay? So, I see arguing. They want you to learn how to give it to God, okay? They want you to give it to God. They want you to give this to God. Whatever's troubling you, because there's something troubling you. I'm telling you, something's troubling you. They want you, your ancestors, your loved ones, want you to give it to God. And busy times and multitasking might not be the way to get your mind off things, okay? You might have to dig a little deeper. Hold on. Oh, yes. See? When I just said they want you to dig a little deeper, it's saying, what is your soul calling you to do? So right now, what is telling me with just this one card is that they are trying to contact you. They are trying to wake you up, okay? And now you have to figure out, what are they trying to tell you? That's hard. I don't have that down packed yet. But you have to be open to the idea before you can accept the idea. Does that make sense? How can you accept a gift from somebody if you're not open to the idea? Okay? birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So basically, they want you to learn to manifest, okay? And because this is your birthright, okay? This is all of our birthrights. We deserve to have everything we want and desire. Not just the rich people. It's for everybody. But the man made it where money's involved, and you only get it if you're rich and blah, blah, blah. Okay, but this is actually all of our birthrights. They want you to start being creative and bringing new creations into the forthcoming. They want you to start dreaming of new worlds into being. So let's say right now you live in a hut, okay, and nothing wrong with that. We call them shotgun houses out here, and where they're just little houses, and that's fine. I personally rather a small house than a big house, because a big house is never-ending cleaning. So let's just say you live in a small house, okay? And you want something a little bigger. Well, you have to dream about it. You have to envision it. You have to have a vision before you have a goal. You can't have a goal if you don't have the vision of it, okay? And then they're telling you, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. So I feel like it's, once again, a state of mind. You create your own heaven. You create your own peace, okay? Your spirit guides are telling you that you can change from this, from being broken and constantly arguing and all this other drama, to this. You can do it. The spirit is saying, you can go from shouting to creating heaven on earth. You can go from broken to the bottom to creating heaven on earth. Okay? It's in you. It's for you. All right? So let's just recap. You're going through some problems, okay? They're telling you to take deep breaths and exhale and release the situation and give it to God. And ask God for healing and answers, okay? Keeping busy isn't always the key, because you can't get to know you or your spirit if you're constantly moving, okay? They want you to take time for yourself to get to know your spirit. You are your spirit. We think it's separate because we are still confused. We are thinking in the human mind, but we are one with spirit, okay? Here, they're saying you are being called. Spirit is calling you. Spirit is trying to tell you something. It's trying to tell you to birth new creations, to dream a new world into being. Create heaven on earth. It's happening. It's happening. Okay? So, I'm going to end it there. I think that was beautiful. I think actually I could identify with each one of them, but I always pick number 2. Once again, nobody is better than anybody. We all have mountains, okay? I hope that helped. Now, can we just talk about some details on, because I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm sorry about the bruises. I've been doing pole, and I'm getting, really, really good. I don't know if you can see this side. Hold on. I got them all over. You should see my legs. I'm getting really good at pole. But anyways, about this, the live readings. How many times a week should I do it? Should I do it once a week, once a month, twice a week? I don't expect everybody to pay, no. But when you guys do send in the super chat, send the donations, I'm able to see it first because it pops up on my screen. It's way easier than sitting there reading hundreds of comments, And that's the only reason why I was taking most of the paying people first. I would try to do a donation, and then somebody who didn't, who just asked the question, I just need some help to figure out the details. Do you guys want me to continue to do it before I get the actual EVP machine that will tell us the words? Okay, see, the only problem that I'm thinking we could have with the words is that you're gonna need more than one reading. Let's say they give you 3 words, run, jump, and fire, you know, and we'll be like, well, what does that mean? Well, I don't know either. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you might need a deeper reading than just a live reading where you get a couple of where you ask a couple of questions and I give you, you know, a few answers. I just don't know how it would work, you know, for a whole storyline. Like when I use these here, we get more than one word at a time, you know, and it's easier to put the story together opposed to just a few words popping up here and there. I don't know how it works. I've never had this device, but I am just thinking ahead. Excuse me. Back up enough. I'm just thinking ahead of what could go wrong or what would interfere. Hold on, I gotta yell at him. Hold on. Oh man, I'm gonna lose my throat yelling at this dog. What was I saying? Oh, I hate that. So basically, you know, it's just a lot of things, you know, because it's new. I've never used it. I don't know how it completely works, you know, but I want it to be easy for you guys to get the message. Okay, granted, you might have to, you know, get a few messages before you can put it all together. But I think it'd be way easier than you completely missing what was said on here. You know what I'm saying? Like yesterday, a few people said that, you know, they heard their name being called when I was speaking about them to spirit. Or they heard their mom's voice, you know, and it was great. But a lot of people didn't answer. One person said she don't feel like her father came through, you know. And once again, I've never was able to reach out to anybody other than the murder victims. So if anybody comes through, just make sure that wasn't murdered. Make sure you say thank you to Vinny because that is totally him, not me. Okay, all of this is them. I say Kanika because I believe she's a spirit guide as well. I think she sticks with Vinny. But you know, I just say thank you to them. No matter if you get the message or not, just let them know you're grateful so that they continue to do it. You know. But yeah, help me figure out these details. How many times a week should we do it until we get should we do this thing here? Until we get the new device. I do want to let you guys know that when you guys donate, YouTube takes 30% of that, and I do not receive the money until the following month. So the money you guys donated yesterday, I will not see that until the next month. So that means I can't get the device until the next month. You know what I'm saying? If I have enough. So I just wanted to put that out there. Not that you think you sent the money and I'm just not buying the device. No, I have to wait till next month. The end of next month is when they pay. So that's, you know, if I have enough, that's when I'll get it. So maybe I should do like maybe 2 more live readings. Let you guys donate. Try to answer all your questions. This way we have enough so to make sure that next month we will have this device. For $400, it better work like a charm. Because I don't like spending money, especially